Good afternoon, fellow Ambazonians. Following several discussions with members of the AGC and a vast majority of members of the Advisory Council, there was this constant pressure that the AGC has some consultations with the Consortium. So I'm grateful that I asked my Deputy Defense Chief to get the leader of the Consortium, Mr. Barra, for some level of discussions. And we've had probably an hour of discussions on a lot of issues. We've talked about the detention condition of Dr. Agbobala and the others. We've also discussed ongoing actions being called by the Consortium. I have assured Mr. Barra Mark of our cooperation and that we are going to cooperate where we agree. Areas of convergence are many. We expect our people to respect the ghost towns that have been called by the Consortium. And from the perspective of the AGC, we are going to ensure that those who violate the ghost towns face repercussions. There are areas of disagreement which we have highlighted in terms of the conception and implementation and objective of the Consortium. As far as the AGC is concerned, we pitch for an independent Ambazonia without any link with Cameroon. And so I have spoken to the leader of the Consortium about our stance, and that stance is non-negotiable. I understand their position. I disagree with it, but it's understandable. And so I am very grateful that Mr. Barra came up here in Antwerp to meet my delegation, and the discussions have been very, very fruitful. So I want to assure our people that these avenues of communication will remain open, and we will work together to ensure that the leaders of the Consortium are released from jail and that the charges brought against them are dismissed. We are going to also make sure that the actions being called or by the Consortium are respected to the letter, and that every Ambazonian is going to make the 11th of February a ghost town. And so, Mr. Barra, I'm happy that we've had these substantive discussions about a couple of issues. And I wish you good luck and congratulate you for your nomination as the leaders of the Consortium, and hope that we will have many more avenues of consultation for this very difficult fight. And I know that you will be given the kind of protection that you need, especially at a moment when the regime is threatening most of you. So thank you very much for coming to have this discussion with my team.
Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Chairman, the chairman of the Ambazonia Governing Council. I think I'm very grateful to be part of your delegation to speak on behalf of our people of Southern Cameroons. I think it is imperative because we have heard several persons that have called upon the AGC, that have called upon the Consortium for collaboration with the various groups. As far as the Consortium is concerned, I think we have discussed this. You know, the delegation knows about it. The position of the Consortium has not changed. It still stands for a two-state federation, but we are happy that we could understand the various dynamics, various political positions. But again, like we have been saying, it is the right of the people of Southern Cameroons for self-determination. It's a right that we, even in the Consortium, we can't challenge that. So we respect all those who stand for a total restoration of independence of Southern Cameroons, and we are grateful for those of us back in our land that give us this opportunity to continue the struggle for Southern Cameroons. Yes, in areas where we have common interest, we are going to work. We think that the objective of whether it is the AGC, the Consortium, or any other grouping is to see that people back in Southern Cameroons, they are free. Is to see that we stop the collective annexation, we stop the collective colonization of our people. So whatever route we take, we have shown that our people are united, and we hope that we keep building with this unity towards the end goal, which is, of course, the restoration of our statehood. So I'm grateful that you left wherever you are in Europe, and you came right down to Antwerp for us to have this discussion. So I want to speak directly to our people of Southern Cameroons that you shouldn't be bothered that the consortium is open to work with any other group that could see the objective of our people being attained, which and first and foremost to see that our leaders in prison in La Republic jails, from Dr. Bala, Dr. Fontaine, Justice Aya, BBC Mancho, and all others who have been arrested, the principals of Kaskumba, principals of GBHS, Bamadankwen, Justice Sonken, and all others. We are focused to see that these persons will be released. And like Honorable Wiba said, resistance is our duty, and we must resist. We must ensure that the coming 11 February is wiped entirely from the history of Southern Cameroons. Once we do that, we begin reconstructing our statehood the way we originally wanted it to be. So thank you, Chairman, for this discussion. It has been a good discussion. I want to also thank your members of your delegation. Hopefully, God is on our side, and we shall succeed. Victory is certain. Aluta continua.
Victoria Aseta.